Turning now to the often overlooked change makers. The very first city manager was hired in Staunton, Virginia back in 1908, but it would be another 60 years before an African American held a city manager position. So how much progress have we truly made since then? A new initiative is aiming to put the spotlight on those deserving pioneers. Tad McGalliard and Kim Desmond are here now in studio to explain. Pleasure to have you both today.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
All right, Tad, I want to get started with you. Where did the idea for this initiative come from?
Yeah, I mean, we started thinking about this a few years before the pandemic started. We were approached by a number of members who wanted to sort of highlight underrepresented populations in the profession. And so from that point, we started doing some research, and we're halfway through the project, I would say, at this point.
And specifically, what is the goal of the Legacy and Diversity Initiative?
The goal is really to, again, highlight those pioneers in the profession who came from several underrepresented populations. We've mainly focused right now on African Americans, but we intend to start profiling, again, other underrepresented populations in the field.
Excellent. Kim, to answer the question that we posed earlier, how much progress do you think we've truly made when it comes to diversity within the profession?
We've made a lot of progress. And I think we made a lot of progress by ways of having a conversation around what does representation mean and how does representation bring innovative ideas to government spaces. And so most certainly we have a lot of firsts, and we've seen a lot of change in regards to how having a first create different conversations around who's not at the table.
Kim, congratulations to you on your new role within ICMA, Chief Equity Officer. What does your position entail, and how do you hope to see your vision executed?
The vision for this role is to create opportunities for learning and development around the topics of diversity, equity, and inclusion. So we're going to have a lot of offerings, and we're going to also provide technical assistance to cities around how do you really learn how to build equitable structures. So it's certification and it's training as well.
And how do you hope to see your vision executed during your tenure?
Through the operations of how we get our certifications. And I hope to see a commitment to the way that we dismantle disparities and really understand what equity means, which equity means everyone is getting what they need.
Tad, you referenced the project that you're working on a couple of times. You're trying to highlight all the first African-American city managers. Can you elaborate on that and also tell us how it's going?
Yeah, sure. So just a little background. It was brought to us by the first African-American female in the profession and ICMA's first African-American president, Mr. Cy Murray and Sherry Suttles. Our goal originally was to highlight those early pioneers in the profession. So we've identified 40 or so African-Americans who started in the profession in 1968, and then we sort of concluded the research from the founding of the National Forum for Black Public Administrators in 1983.
Excellent. Kim, like I said, today we're highlighting the change makers. What legacy do you believe all of these pioneers left behind when it comes to the local government profession?
Well, I believe they started out by living a legacy. And so living a legacy allows us to have the conversation around ways in which a lack of representation, it doesn't allow you to have a dialogue around how history has left some folks out of the conversation. So I would say they're still living a legacy in allowing us to have the dialogue around, like, what does it mean to be the first and not the last?
Tad, final question for you. Where can people go to find more information or to see, how the project is coming along so far?
As always, go to icma.org, but we do have the very first video of Mr. James C. Johnson up on our website.
Wonderful. Thanks to you both for your time today.
Thanks.